Hello?
Is that a Chevy shirt he has on?
Yeah, he's got a Chevy. I got a I got a Illuminati shirt. Not really. I don't know what it is. I got it for Christmas. My parents found it in like some skate shop and they thought I would like it, and I do. We can't hear him. Oh wait, we can hear you.
Heard
We
that.
can hear you. Your volume's
It was
just like
very
really
faintly.
low.
Very faint.
I was mentioned in somebody's story.
Mine.
Oh, yeah. Is this the inaugural episode?
Yes, it is. And we will probably know what we're doing a lot better this week. We're sorry for having to put you through this. Yeah, we can't hear Austin. He looks like he's on his computer, so it's like, hold up.
Well, I heard him when he said the F word.
Yeah, I heard him say fuck, but that was it. If we restart the meeting, can we get the 40 minutes, or like, I don't know if it's
Well, I gotta go at 9:15 to do the practice
All
race anyway. But I could restart it if you want.
I don't know. It's Austin. All right. Well, you
Well,
can
40 minutes brings us to 9:10, so it's not gonna be that much of a difference.
All right. So let's see. Is your mic on? It's like we can't. You're gonna have to just scream everything, I guess. I don't know, cause nothing else is working. Hold up. Is this gonna be enough light, or should I? Hold up. Yeah. I don't know whether to use my TV for extra light or not.
So anyway, how about that disaster race at Daytona for GCS?
It was bad. Yeah, it was really
All right, well,
bad.
that seems like a good place to start.
Yeah.
I, for one,
That seems like our best spot right now.
I
Yeah.
only saw the video of what happened in the race.
It wasn't good. It wasn't
It was
good.
disastrous.
It was no one was clean. It was
Not one
probably the
corner.
worst race in our history, in all honesty. Minus okay.
Did your power just go out or
No,
something?
my power. Well, by the fact that I'm still here, my power didn't go out. My freaking. Hold on 1 sec. My ring light just went out. I'm gonna change the batteries real quick. All right. This is. Hold up. Where's the fucking battery pack?
This is going well.
Well, I guess a good place to start would be the events of Monday night. Because before the GCS race at Daytona, we had my Forza League doing the Japanese Grand Prix.
Oh yeah,
And
you're in a professional Forza league, right? What's the plug for that?
I would not call it professional.
Yeah, it's not
It
professional.
is not professional.
I almost won the first race. It's not professional.
Yeah, so that race, we had spent the entire week recruiting drivers, so it was double the field that we normally had. And
What's your recruiting process, Niko?
yeah, so about 3 hours before the race, I log on to practice as I have been doing all week for at least an hour every day. That part will be important later. And Xbox Live parties had crashed.
Oh yeah, that was
And
fun.
yeah, so we couldn't join parties, so we thought the race was going to be postponed. And I had also woken up earlier in the day with a cold, so everything that was going wrong possibly could. And then eventually the parties fixed themselves, and we got to the race, and while I'm making the lobby and everyone's in the lobby, and everyone is screaming their heads off,
Jonah doesn't buy the
swearing,
car.
calling each
Jonah
other
doesn't own
names.
his car.
Yeah, then basically we'll get to that. Everyone's screaming their heads off, swearing at each other. No one knows what's going on. And then the servers crash. So everyone gets kicked out of the lobby. So we finally get everyone back into the lobby. And then my internet crashed. So I was we had to start by about 2 minutes late. And then I finally get back in and the race starts. And then I wouldn't see until the end of the race, but apparently someone in the chat asked if we could wait 15 minutes, which we didn't. And he ended up quitting the league in a fit of rage. But the actual racing wasn't that bad.
Was it the guy from New Zealand, or was it a different guy?
It was Jonah's friend. I think he was in ARL. His name was Saxy.
Oh,
Yeah.
I remember that guy.
I know that dude. I don't know him, but his name sounds familiar.
But yeah, so we got to the race, and everyone learned pretty quickly that Suzuka, where the race was in Japan, has absolutely nowhere to pass. And yeah, so about 18 minutes into the race, I have probably the second fastest car in my class on the track, but I'm stuck because there's nowhere to pass behind Andrew Glass.
Oh, nothing new there. Nothing new.
He won't let me by. And then with about 12 minutes left in the race, I disconnected. So all my practice was a waste. And,
who's the best driver in that league?
Well, Jonah showed up to the race with a car that was illegal, very, very clearly illegal. So we told him if he did that again, he would get disqualified. And then I found a setting that makes it so only people who own their cars can race. So that won't be happening again. And I guess it's hard to determine who the best driver is.
Yeah, because there's so many different classes.
Yeah, we just
there are going to be so many different classes now.
Yeah. We're ready for the absolute madness of having 4 different kinds of cars on the track at the same time. But yeah, Jonah technically has the most wins all time in his class. But
where do you stand in that league?
What?
Where do you stand?
Well, I race in the GT class, and I have won once in. I just broke something. Oops. I've won once in the league in the second race of the season at Belgium, and I just dropped a Lego piece, and it's gone. This is not good.
Oof.
All right, I'll find it later. So anyway, we added these new GT drivers, and one of them is really good. He ended up winning the race and then getting voted the Lorax driver of the race afterwards, which is a poll that everyone gets to vote in.
So who came up with the whole Lorax theme?
Yeah,
so
I would also like to know that.
I found the piece. So I put the thing on my story, on the league story, saying, any ideas for league sponsors? And then before the chat was even, before anyone even voted on that, the ideas were just flowing in from the chat. And someone said the Lorax because we made a meme with Adam's face on the dude from the Lorax. And then we just added a bunch of other memes and other sponsors to the league logo.
Yeah, it's a weird looking logo, in all fairness.
Yeah, it does work though.
It's more normal looking than my logo, let's be honest.
Well, your logo is Adele holding a bottle of Frank's Red Hots.
Did you say Adele?
Carpenter. Yeah.
Isn't
that's
it?
not Adele.
Oh, who is it then?
Sabrina Carpenter.
Oh, I thought it. She looks kind of like Adele, doesn't she?
Not even close.
Oh.
No, it's not that close.
No.
So, yeah, the Rovin said he might join next season. I don't know if he will, because he doesn't have the game yet.
I want to join, but I can't.
Of course, the legendary greatest driver of all time, AJ Grimmer, joined the league. He didn't show up to the race, as he usually doesn't.
Oh.
And actually, I found out he was in DJ's NASCAR league. He was in Frank's. He was in basically every league I've ever been in. He's been in every league I've ever been in, but I've never been on the same track as him, except once during a practice session. During a practice session, he joined the lobby and we were about to race, and then he disconnected before the green flag dropped. So, what were you saying?
He raced a few times in Frank's.
Yeah, he did race a few times, but I wasn't there to see it, so I don't believe
Oh
it.
yeah, that was when you weren't in the first few races of the season, right?
Yeah.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
there we go.
we got you.
Finally, fucking Christ. I don't know, my computer wasn't working with the fucking audio. I could hear y'all couldn't hear me, so I switched to my phone.
Makes sense.
So Austin, how do you feel about your chances for Frank's Red Hot Season 3?
Worse than last season. And last season, my chances were fucking terrible.
Okay, you gotta, since there's gonna be one less playoff spot available, I'm assuming Anthony takes one. It's just gonna be you versus Roven.
Well, one more too, because Jordan's not going to
Yeah,
race.
Jordan's leaving.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Is he though?
I'm not
Probably
sure.
not.
He said in the
Jordan's
chat. He just
leaving.
said in the chat like 20 minutes ago he'll be running with me and Rory. So I kind of want to boot him from the chat and see what happens.
You should just
He'll
all
text
do that.
everyone in the
Just
chat saying,
everyone.
add me back now.
Well, he has that Friday night league, so it's going to be tough for him.
Yeah, I
GCS
won't
or
remove
No, we're
No,
racing
no.
Friday nights next year. We're racing
no,
Friday.
no, I know that. Or no, he's got like the one at 9 o'clock.
Yeah, the
Dude,
one.
I'm
The one
gonna-
before, so.
I'm going to have to leave leagues for fucking next season. I have 3 races already tomorrow. For Fridays. Jesus
Oh, yeah.
Christ.
Ooh.
Jonah's new NASCAR league runs on Friday.
Yeah, he runs on Friday. That's
Dude, Jonah's league, I literally raced in it once. I already got a win.
Except that's a complete poverty league, if I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, have you seen the
Yeah.
field?
It was actually a good race though, because like I'm not
It
fast
was.
on Homestead. Jonah and Andrew were faster than me for a good amount of the race. I just
I
got
don't
lucky
even
with
know
the
what
late.
it was.
I just got lucky with the late caution.
I think we're
on the short
thinking
run.
of their Xfinity league has basically an
Oh.
all-star cast of some of the worst that you'll ever
I
find
don't-
in NASCAR.
I do not approve the Xfinity League.
Yeah,
They're literally like it's Sarge, Pepper,
I have the list on my phone. Hold up.
It's
Kyle's in there too, right?
Kyle.
Oh, yeah.
Kyle
Oh,
was in
that's
Cup.
fucking-
I think he went to Xfinity though. I don't know.
Oh, he's been permanently banished to Xfinity. I heard.
No,
Oh, wait, really?
Jonah does whatever Kyle wants. Let's be honest.
Yeah,
For
It's-
reasons of I'm in that league and I'm not trying to get Jonah pissed at me. Yeah,
We
I,
got,
I disagree with you.
Lil Drew, Jacob LaSalle, Sergeant Pepper, JCT, Mike, Logan. I don't know who this guy is. Killian. Never heard of him.
Is
Yeah,
Mike
it sounds like a bunch of all stars.
is Mike ever gonna race? I mean,
No,
I don't know.
Mike
I just think it's
never
funny that ARL decided at the end of like November to shut down their entire season and wait until 2021 to race. They came back and ran about 3 races, and now they're shut down until June again. So I don't know.
And then Mike had like these hour-and-a-half long podcasts. monologue.
He had a podcast breaking down every race of the entire season, and
We
he
don't do
picked me
that.
to win Kansas. I don't know why he picked me to win Kansas, but that was kind of weird because I'm not very
Well,
good.
Niko, it's because you're fast everywhere.
Yeah, but
You're
not
just
as
Well,
good.
you're faster
just
than
taking
anyone
easy
in
on us as
ARL.
friends.
Nico's a rocket. Let's be honest.
Dude, this
I had a
season
rocket
he
at
just wanted
home.
he just wanted to see how fast everyone was this season, and then next year he's gonna go out full try hard and kick our asses.
I have no idea why ARL even exists. Flem said once that they were getting about 3 guys a race.
They were like they,
That sounds like Logan's league.
Oh yeah,
no,
Logan's
last
league
night-
used
gets
to
like
actually be good. It
Last
used to be
night we
great.
got like 5.
I
we
just
get
fuck
5
around
every
on
fucking
Logan's
night.
league.
He used to get like 9 or 10 every race. It was actually
Let's
pretty
try to
fun.
stay off of Logan's league because I have some bad experiences.
We
All
all
right, one more thing
do.
about Logan's league. I'm hyped for Sunday. Dude, Sunday we have the Indy Roval and the Indy Oval.
I'm gonna skip.
On a
Race
double
Jonah's
header.
league.
Austin, are you getting kicked because you won too many races?
Huh?
Aren't you getting kicked from the league because you won too many races?
Nah, I only have 6 wins.
Yeah, but Logan said
8
once, enjoy
races.
your last season in Irving. You
Oh,
should
that
let
was
somebody else win.
a whole different thing than winning.
Oh, I think I know what it was. That after Charlotte.
Yeah, that was after Charlotte.
Or was it after Dover?
No, it was after Charlotte.
No, Charlotte was. There was literally
Yeah.
like a 2-hour-long argument in chat
That was
between
Dude, it was
everyone.
Charlotte. I was pissed at Logan because in the last corner, like I was fast. I was probably the fastest guy, but Robin like had a fast setup. Like he changed his setup and it was fast as fuck. All right, like I was actually worried about losing to him, like full speed. And the second to last corner on a restart. I'm in second, or was I in the lead? No, I was in second. Whatever. And DJ and Logan fucking send it into turn 3. DJ gets into the wall. Logan gets into me. Then Andrew hits me in the left rear, and I get in the wall.
Was that before or after the
last.
redo? Was that before or after we redid it?
That was the redo. Well, no, because fucking
the redo I slid up into Andrew.
We had to do the fucking redo because of Flem, because Logan wrecked Flem, and then coming to the finish line, Flem sat off turn 4 and just wrecked me.
Why you? Why not Logan? Well, Logan was probably in last place anyway.
Well,
so what's the point of wrecking him?
Obviously, but but no, because he figured immediately we were going to do a redo. So I was like, fuck. Then he wrecked me. I'm like, all right, we have to do a redo now because I was going to win that fucking race. Yeah. And I ended up finishing second to Rovan and after we did the redo. And I yelled at Logan because, he drove up pretty stupid that race. And we got in an argument.
Wait,
and he said,
just that race. Just
that race. Well,
that race was
to my Irving sponsorship, to my 4 leagues on my corner panel in Lorax Racing League. That's gonna be down to 2 because I'm pretty sure Mike's gonna not sponsor me and Logan's gonna not sponsor me after this.
Dude.
I have a weird feeling.
We got into a long argument and he was getting pissed at me, and he was like, "All right, enjoy your last season, Irving." I was like, "All right." I mean, I don't really care if I do get kicked at the end of the season. I don't think he's pissed at me anymore, but
he does have a history of kicking people who win too many races.
He does.
Austin will be kicked before the championship race.
I'm going to get kicked the race before the championship when I have 3 wins.
All 6 playoff drivers will be kicked except Logan.
Logan might not make the playoffs. The only reason he's in the playoffs right now is because he's made every race, and no one has besides me.
Well, I'm going to now. Other than maybe IRC, because I have Jonah's league.
I think I have fucking 6 wins and like a 42-point lead over second place.
Jesus.
I'll be there for the Sunday doubleheader at Indy.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, I want you to be there, James.
Yeah,
I think I got you at the road course.
I can't drive that track for anything.
Ooh, the road course.
Track, but,
I love the road course.
I love it.
Oh yeah.
I love it.
James, if you're turning, you told me you were turning a laps of 1 minute and 33 seconds at the Indy road course.
Yeah, that was my best.
My best is like
so for that race in Frank's, that means I'm running significantly faster laps than you for probably the first time in Frank's.
I mean, I'm not surprised. I've only practiced 10 laps there ever. So
wait, Niko, what's your fastest time there?
133.
127.9.
I literally never practice. I'm gonna completely cold turkey.
That's good.
Just run it.
Niko, I think my fastest is a 125, like 3 or some shit like that. All I know is Sunday is gonna be fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna enjoy Indy Oval. I'm not gonna enjoy Indy IRC. I was thinking about doing that for my league, doing just Indy Oval and Indy Oval in the same night, but I decided against it.
So anyway, back to GCS.
Yeah.
How about Bristol tomorrow?
That's gonna be interesting.
Manual cautions. How do you work manual cautions at Bristol? How are you gonna manage this?
What league is this?
A Groovy Cup series, the one I run.
Oh.
That sounds like a disaster waiting to happen. If I'm gonna.
I wish Rory didn't fucking join this fucking league. Like, come on.
Dude, fair enough. So, it's just Rory.
The only time I beat him so far this season was at Daytona, where he fucked up at going into turn 3, and I got under him. And James gave me the slightest push to just get me in front of him. But no, literally, me and Jordan and James were having like a good points battle, and then this
Rory comes in and it's just like
wants to join. Like, he's like, I'm gonna run Road America with you guys. I'm like, all right, you're gonna steal a win from me and James. He's like, no, I won't. Who did he steal a win from? Me and James.
I still can't believe he won that race. He was on 4% tire.
How do you go 4% tire all the way around Road America? How?
I didn't know it was possible.
Yeah, I don't know.
He must have been bluffing.
I don't know whose dick sucked at 704 games, but Jesus Christ, there's no way he can go around Road America with 4% tire. He had to be lying because there's no fucking way.
Yeah, there's no way.
Unless he was going 1 mile an hour around the whole track.
Well, to be fair, 704, didn't they make some announcements today about the next game? I don't know. I saw
So it's going to have a completely different tire model, and the physics are going to be completely overhauled.
So it's gonna be a lot shittier.
No, it's going to be like a
Probably.
simulation. It's going to be more like a simulation than an actual arcade game.
It's gonna be more realistic, but probably more glitches.
Probably.
Probably.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna be cool to race, but it's gonna suck for like the league races.
Probably. Yeah.
I just hope they have a full paint booth.
They won't.
Dude, that's all we need. All I want is just a
They'll
paint
take
booth. So
away.
I can
They'll take away the
make-
paint booth we have right now and make us buy all cars DLC.
It's not run by EA though. It won't
No.
be that.
That's fair.
No, if it was EA, yeah, they'd say fuck you guys, buy all these DLCs.
Rest in peace, F1.
I've been making a lot of paint schemes and putting them on my page.
You do it in Forza though, don't you?
Yeah, I have some.
Niko
from
makes the
Heat.
best schemes.
Yeah, I can't
There's
find.
a
I
there's
saw
a
there was
very
news
very
release, but I
very
couldn't find
large
it.
limitation and creativity cap that you can use in NASCAR Heat 5. You can't even move things around on the car. Really just
Yeah, that's
sucks.
kind of stupid.
Hey DJ, at least you have a toe for his podcast.
Trying to
At,
blow.
at least I got a what?
You have a toe for his podcast now. Austin has fucking
Mullet?
technical difficulties
Oh, Austin has technical difficulty.
for like 10 minutes.
Alright. I could do that, I guess.
I mean,
Wait, so we
yeah.
were talking about scheduling. How do you make your schedule, Nico?
Oh yeah, that's what we were originally going to. Now we went off topic.
If I wanted to be funny, I would say I just put all the tracks in a hat and draw them one by one. But
I mean, that sounds like a good idea.
Well,
That
I
was-
try and do them regionally.
That's how I would do it.
that actually does sound like a good
That would be
idea.
smart, but I do them.
Because I'm such of an indecisive person. That's what I'd have to resort to. Or
Well, actually-
fucking
Yeah,
wheels.
obviously, for season 1, it was pretty simple. Just make the schedule as much like the 2013 NASCAR schedule as you possibly can,
Makes
since
sense.
that's when I started watching NASCAR. Hence why Phoenix was so early in the season and Las Vegas was so early in the season.
Well, I mean, those are early in the season now.
Well, we got
Yeah, that's true.
we got those two early in the season. Ranked season 3, right?
Yeah. So then
Yeah.
season 2, it was just moving the tracks that we had around, taking out the ones that didn't work. But
Nico,
somehow
I've heard some talks about a possible sponsor for a Phoenix race. Do you have any?
Oh, yeah. I think maybe the announcement might be a week away, if you know what I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm very proud of.
I've heard some buzz. I'm just putting it out there.
Yeah, there's a lot of buzz going around about that.
So, Nico, what made you not put Martinsville on the regular season schedule?
There was a certain incident that took place with you and Andrew at Martinsville, and
Dude.
well, actually, every Martinsville race that I've ever been in
this-
a league for has resulted in large amounts of chat violence. In fact, the first one resulted in a civil war and a league seceding from another, which is how Franks was created. And then
Kyle.
They seceded from the union.
Thank God I wasn't there for that because I would have killed him.
Dude,
I remember a certain Flem and Silverado incident as well.
Oh yeah, that was in season 1. And then Anthony had a potato as his internet.
Oh yeah, remember he was off of every corner. You saw his car just sitting there.
Yeah.
yeah.
But
Avoid it.
then you saw Flem's car.
He
who
was somewhere
actually
somehow
speeding.
everywhere on the track.
By
dude,
the end of that race, Flem was straight up running 21 laps down.
oh,
And
so
then-
Nico,
This season is
Nico.
what led to the creation of the code of conduct.
Imagine.
so
having
Nico,
one of
what
them.
you said about Andrew, right? This motherfucker, every
Oh,
time
God.
we go to Martinsville,
He's your teammate. Remember, just at least in GCS, he's your
I don't
teammate.
care. I'll say whatever I want about Andrew. In Frank's, a possible win, he stole from me. And in Irving, this was a playoff race. I literally won both stages and was probably going to win this race if he didn't wreck me. He sent into turn 3 and fucking dumped me. And I
Yeah.
finished like 4th. I swear to God, whenever I go to Martinsville, I'm wrecking Andrew immediately because he deserves it.
Oh,
Well,
shit.
yeah, it's going to be a preseason race, so expect a lot of that.
Yeah, no, he's going to the fucking wall.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
Thank goodness that's
Andrew.
Dude, he
Clear
he
by
Matt Kenseth
Austin.
me every
Maybe
time we're there.
no.
He literally Matt Kenseth me both times we went there.
yeah, but
Like-
it would be quite tragic if a Martinsville preseason race ended up destroying part of Frank's. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of concerned about.
No, Andrew won't get.
I can't see it. I can't see it. You could almost sponsor it like the Bristol Demolition Derby races.
Pretty much, yeah.
Something like that.
Like Andrew's not gonna care. He's gonna be like, I deserve that one.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, I guess so. You guys are racing at Bristol tomorrow in your league, and then I got Indianapolis on the 2005 USA Grand Prix layout in my Forza league.
Yeah, that's upcoming. That should be.
I'm not looking forward to Bristol tomorrow.
I'm not. Last time we went to Bristol. Well, we're gonna probably have more people to begin with. We had like 7 last time, I think, because it was playoffs.
I'm gonna have like 8 or 9, like 10.
Yeah, probably.
I don't know how you're going to do manual cautions there.
Sully's coming for my throat. He's coming for my throat
Oh
because
shit!
after the race, he said he was gonna take me out if it was the last thing he did. So
Isn't Sully on the
Sul-
Frank's ban list?
Probably. He
Yeah,
probably.
he is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people.
Dude,
Sully's a
I
way
think-
worse driver than James and gets taken out once and is just losing his
dude,
shit.
I had to yell at Sully in the chat, tell him to like shut up, because he keeps saying how bad James is, how he should be banned. I was literally like, bro, shut the fuck up, because I was screaming at him in the chat. I was like, dude, yeah, he threw bad blocks. Trust me, I know. He fucking almost wrecked me for the lead. But I was literally like, dude, James is a good driver, and that's the only time I've seen that guy up front.
Yeah.
Also,
Literally. Oh, he made the championship in ARL one season.
of course he did. Of course.
So Carroll was that bad?
Yeah.
Wasn't
Mike,
that when
no,
him and
Mike rigged the
tag teamed
schedule.
the field?
Mike
Him and
basically
Mike-
rigged the schedule, so the days the good drivers who should have made it could race, he made it so they couldn't race basically with scheduling.
Didn't him and Mike tag team the entire field? So
Yeah.
they got on the field,
Yeah.
and they were just killing
They were in
people?
a party with JCC, and I got dumped for a championship, basically.
The way I always thought of it was that Mike had a certain. It was almost like The Godfather. Mike was the Don, and he had all these capos going out doing his dirty work
Makes
for
sense.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mike had JCT under his wing. He had Flem. He had Sully. Those guys were all like working together to wreck the field half the time. So
They crashed the season 1 Frank's race at Kansas, too. We got zip bombed.
yeah,
Sounds about right. Bro, ARL has split so many fucking times. I swear to God. Because you guys split from ARL, we split from ARL.
Yeah,
ARL is just...
we got out of there as quick as we could.
it's almost like a mother bird. ARL's the mother bird, and they bring
Well,
up young leagues.
Well,
and
me
then-
and Anthony originated ARL.
Yeah,
Yeah,
makes
I was in,
sense.
it was when it was the NASCAR Heat 4 Piston Series.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. And then it was
Well,
Ream Racing League or
The
something.
way that me and Anthony started ARL, we actually did the track drawing out of a hat,
Oh,
like what we said before.
totally
We had
forgot.
10 tracks. We drew it out of a hat. We did it like tournament style, and it was fun. We only did that once, and then we handed it over to Mike because we couldn't handle the conflicts.
Yeah.
And
that
that
was-
was
that
the
was
conflicts
arguably-
in Franks.
That was the biggest mistake ever.
ARL
Yo.
is the most toxic league, I think, I've ever been in.
Dude, James, I'm excited for season 3 at Franks.
Yeah, me too. We got
I know
we got a
I
long
know-
break though.
I know I'm not gonna win because now we have Anthony back, Rory.
With that attitude, you won't.
Yeah, it's gonna be Rory and Anthony show now instead of the
Fix your
Rory and
damn
Abby show.
Wi-Fi. That would help.
Listen, that wasn't my fault. That was me on my hotspot because my parents didn't pay the bill. Okay, it's better now. So fuck you, James. I'm not lagging from the front stretch to the back stretch back to
Oh,
the
that
front
was-
stretch anymore.
That was at Road America. I remember. I remember Road America, too. Everyone sped except, like, 2 people.
I didn't.
When
And
I
the
first joined ARL, it was the NASCAR Heat Piston Series, and James had Kevin Harvick in the NASCAR Heat 4 logo as his profile.
Yes. Yep. That was the Heat 4 Tourney series, I think was my name.
Yeah, that was. It was
Hey,
really
how about we
good.
talk about good leagues, not ARL?
All
From
right.
what I heard, they fucking suck.
Well, they do.
Dude.
I'm gonna have to go with my prediction for the season 3 Frank's champion. I'm gonna have to say that Anthony beats Rory if he runs over.
I got Rory winning his second bottle
Yeah,
of
Rory.
Frank's Red Hot.
I have Rory
Anthony
winning,
makes
like,
enough races.
everything
I
he's
think
in.
he'll win.
I say Niko gets a win. That's my bold prediction.
The
Niko
last
gets a
person, The last person to do that isn't in the league anymore. It was Adam. He said that I was going to win a race this season.
I think
Well-
Rovan finally gets his win. Rovan's
I think Rovan can win a race.
I think Rowan could get a win. Yeah.
But the thing is, sometimes in some races, Rovan and I's car are exactly the same. So maybe something could happen.
Dude, there's some races I raced with Rovan where he literally blocks from the wall to the white line on the inside and back to the wall. Like that's what he was doing last night at Vegas.
Yeah, he's just Ryan Newman.
He is. There's no way to get around him unless you fucking wreck him.
Well, I
like-
wreck him.
I almost did last. I give him a bump. I didn't wreck him.
Well, is Mike going to race season 3? Because I don't know how good he actually
He's been telling me he will, but I don't believe him. I think he's just there to scout us, honestly.
Is he good or bad?
For no
Probably
reason.
I don't know how good he is because I don't remember.
not. He's not good.
He's not great. He's
I raced with him.
okay. He's clean when he wants to be.
I raced with him in ARL B class, and I shit you not, he was worse than JCT. I think that's because JCT knew he might actually get banned or something, which...
Well, that's the same with JCT, though. He can be good if he wants to.
Yeah, exactly. They just choose not to be a lot.
Well, the problem with JCT is that his actions on the track are the least bit of what he should be concerned about. It's when he goes into the chat and just goes off
Yeah.
and starts fights, which is the concern. He's
Oh,
like 10
fuck,
times
dude.
worse than Flynn.
What the fuck? Alright.
All right, well, it's
Alright,
9:10 now.
Alright.
So you guys are probably off to your practice session now.
Alright.
Yep. Austin, you coming?
Yeah. Let me turn the old bitch on.
I'm gonna go down and set up then myself. This was fun.
Yeah.
Good time.
Yeah. I only got to talk for like 20 minutes because, fuck me.
I would guess next time to have
All right.
a list of topics.
I'm
to
log
discuss.
off.
Thank you guys. Peace.